ERP transformation and ERP systems to say IFRS or Ind AS. How is it connected? Have you ever pondered upon the fact that whatever Ind AS or IFRS related financials we prepare, what is the kind of manual intervention, what is the kind of manual Excel that we prepare in order to maintain the financial statements, right? So the mantra is very simple, that Excel is not scalable. Doing financial statements, preparation of financial statements, doing everything in an Excel sheet is not a sustainable model for any finance professional, right? So whenever you prepare any financial statements, first of all, even if you're doing it in Excel, okay, it has to be in a very structured format. Okay, the flow of the financials has to be very simple. You get a trial balance, you do a grouping, and it has to be structured in a manner that it is directly flowing down to the main page of the financial. That's number one. Number two, we continuously keep on talking about implementation of accounting standards, Ind AS, IFRS, etc. But have you ever imagined the kind of manual work what goes upon when implementing IFRS 16, IFRS 15, IFRS 9? Do we even know that for IFRS 16 and Ind AS 116, especially for lease accounting, there are many tools available, okay, in the market which can help you to do the lease accounting faster, which can take care of 5,000 leases, 10,000 leases, and 20,000 leases also. What is all this, right? The main mantra or the main objective of a CFO has to basically automate all of these functions, all of these accounting complexities which are there. That is clearly a role of a finance controller and a CFO, right? Now you talk about Ind AS 116, you talk about IFRS 9. IFRS 9 pertain to financial instruments, right? Determining fair value. In case of NBFC banks, there is a loan portfolio, there is a bunch of loan assets, right? Now to do the IFRS 9 accounting, to do the amortized cost calculations, to do the fair value of specific securities, all this cannot happen purely in an Excel sheet. There has to be an ERP which is backed up by all these calculations. There has to be an ERP transformation exercise which should be carried out by all the CFOs and all the controllers. Now this particular mindset, there is definitely a change. Many CFOs are already realizing this, that ERP transformation is one of the key objectives, because in my previous videos also, I have always told there are three pillars. Okay, one is financial reporting and compliance, one is FP&A and business finance, third is ERP transformation. Now when I talk about ERP transformation, system is a backbone of any organization. I work with multiple unicorns, I work with multiple large companies where also the system is completely screwed. If the systems are screwed, you don't get the right set of numbers. If you don't get the right set of numbers, you cannot make your decisions appropriately. That's the mantra. Now let me connect all of this first to basically financial statements. I spoke about lease accounting, I spoke about IFRS 9. Let's talk about a fixed assets capitalization also. There are tools available to handle this complex challenge of accounting for fixed assets and doing a physical verification. Definitely a tool is preferred over a simple Excel sheet which comprises the tons of fixed assets register and tons of fixed assets items which are there. And the most important standard, okay, consolidation. Now we have a lot of heroes in our finance teams, okay, who use Excel as their Brahmastra. Okay, gone are the days when Excel sheets are scalable. In order to prepare consolidated financial statements, there are tools available, okay, in order to basically automate your consolidation, in order to take care of your minority interest, in order to take care of your goodwill calculations also. I'm being so granular because I have seen the process, I have been there and done that, right? There are tools available to automate consolidation. There are complex tools like Hyperion, like BCP, which is a business process consolidation in SAP. Okay, there is Hyperion, there is PeopleSoft related technology which is there, but there are systems which are scalable like a finalizer or say emerge, which are being developed by small organizations also, which is highly scalable. And many companies like say Glenmark or 3i Infotech or many multiple other companies like Godrej also are using these tools, right? Now, why I advocate automations? I advocate automations because it saves significant amount of time for all the controllership teams, and across the globe, a lot of finance teams, a lot of CFOs are already taking initiatives in case of ERP transformation. System is the heart of any organization. Like I say, finance is the heart of any organization. For finance to take appropriate decisions, for the CEOs to make appropriate decisions, system plays an important role. Whether it is financial reporting and controllership, all these complex areas of accounting should be automated in the form of ERP transformation. Be it FP&A. If FP&A teams have to be successful, your ERP has to be successful, right? And ERP, there are three simple steps which I talk about always. The enterprise structure which I always say, right? How you basically develop your profit centers, at what level you want to look at your profitability, so that all your revenue items and cost items get booked at that level. Setting up of an enterprise structure is the crux, is the key. The second and the most important element in a systems automation is look at the areas which have high volumes. Like invoicing and credit notes in some organizations are huge. Try to automate that first. Bring ERP transformation, ERP into the picture. If you're using SAP, use the highest version of HANA if you're more than 1000 crores. If you're 200, 300 crore organization, you can use Business One or BYD also. But if you are an entity who has volumes of transactions, who have got multiple customers, who have got multiple B2B business, B2C business as well, BYD version of an SAP is not scalable, so you need to go for SAP HANA. I am being so grounded in my communication. I am being so candid in my communication because, as I told you, I am already working with a lot of companies who are facing these challenges, and that's why I am telling you very clearly, if you want to have an effective decision-making process, your systems have to be stable. Your systems have to give the right set of reports. Your system setup and configuration should have the right set of data. It is GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So enterprise structure is first. Second, address all the transaction where there are significant volumes. Third, have the controls in place in system. If it is basically being integrated with other systems, have that exception report in place, and on everyday basis, track that exception report seamlessly. Be it telecom companies, be it IT companies, from where the volume comes from a business system to an ERP like an SAP, take care of that particular step and make sure the systems integration is done properly. Fourth, and the most important crux is reports. Start looking at the reports from the systems itself so that you get the right set of data, you look at the right set of numbers. As I gave the journey last time, create a budget, okay, monitor that budget along with systems, okay, and along with the business. And third step is basically monitor it on a frequent basis. Second was setting up the cadence. Third was monitoring. Now, if you want to monitor, it is directly related to the system. The system and the ERP should give you the right set of information. So, guys, ERP transformation is an important initiative for every CFO, right? A CFO or a finance team should take active initiatives in order to automate complex accounting areas and all the reports that they basically give it to management on a regular basis in order to take any decisions in the organization. Okay? If you want to understand more on ERP transformation, and if you want to basically have a solution for your complex requirements in an organization, you can schedule a one-to-one conversation with me, because we are doing high level of SAP implementations, Oracle implementations in many organizations, and we play a role of a functional experts where we are able to bridge the gap between the users and the IT teams, right? So that is what is the clear gap in the industry. If you're really keen to understand more about it, book a one-to-one. I'm more than happy to speak to you.